Alrighty, so let's look at depreciation and geometric depreciation. We used to call it reducing balance depreciation. So whenever we're dealing with this sort of stuff, we're going to be talking about percentage increase or decrease. Now, depending on whether that is, the way we calculate our R value is going to be 1 plus or minus the percentage, right? Where I is some kind of the percentage change. Right. It's going to be plus I if it's increasing, and it's going to be minus I when it's going to be decreasing. In this case, because we're talking about depreciation for these questions, it's always going to be minus. But just be mindful that R is always equal to 1 plus or minus the percentage change. So Hilda runs a fitness center and depreciates gym equipment purchased for $21,000 at a rate of 13% per year using the reducing balance method. Second point is that almost always depreciation is done with a T0. And in fact, we tend to actually use A to mean the value. So we're going to be talking about A of N. So A of N is the value of the equipment after N years. Okay? So we're going to be using an AN instead. But we also know that this is going to be A0. That's our initial term. This is our I, so it's related to our R. And we're interested after 4 years, so N equals 4. So AN is equal to A0 R to the N. That's using the nth version, the T0 version. Now, in this particular case, R is equal to, it's a depreciation minus 0.13, 13%, which is 0.13. Now, that's equal to 0.87. And we said before, N is equal to 4. And we already said A0 is equal to 21,000. There we go. So A of N is equal to 21,000 times 0.87, our R to the power of 4. And this is actually not AN, but A4. And this is equal to, long decimal, $1,030.849, which we're going to round up to 8.5. But it says also to round to the nearest dollar. So round up to $31. So after 4 years, the equipment will be worth $12,031. Oh, sorry, $12,031. There we go. Can I finally speak? Alrighty, and there we go. That's the end of that question. So just make sure that you remember when dealing with depreciation, we're almost always going to be using the T0 form of the equation, and just remember R is equal to 1 plus or minus I, and it's plus when it's percentage increase, and it's minus when it's percentage decrease. And for depreciation, always going to be percentage decrease. See you in the next one. Goodbye.